Und damit hallo und herzlich willkommen zur Locomotive Demo. An Bord des Royce Express wurde eine Passagierin ermordet und ihr seid die Hauptverdächtigen. Enthüllt das Geheimnis und löst Point Click-Rätsel, um eure Unschuld zu beweisen. Ein Abenteuer voller tödlicher Überraschungen, schockierender Wendungen und überdrehter Figuren. Twitch, ihr könnt gerne mitraten, also Mystery, Humor, Point-and-Click, Ermittlungen, 2D. Chucklefish hat, glaube ich, auch, wenn ich mich recht entsinne, Starbound gemacht. Aber nicht mehr ganz so sicher. Ja, doch, haben Starbound gemacht. Deswegen, ihr dürft gerne mitraten. Dann schauen wir mal, wie weit wir hier kommen. Willkommen! Mach dich bereit, den Royce Express zu besteigen, um eine exklusive Demo dieses Krimi-Komödie zu erleben. Die Vollversion und Folgendes beinhalten 3 spielbare Charaktere in einer Geschichte in Spielfilmlänge, Hinweissystem mit einem zwielichtigen europäischen Schauplatz, noch mehr Witze und Rätsel. Erscheint für PC und Nintendo Switch Quartal 24. Für Click and Point habe ich auch mal wieder was rausgesucht.
All right, chop chop. Let's begin, shall we? Arthur, stop your dilly-dallying.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
Thank you all for coming. You know me as the aging heiress of the Waldbahn Empire. But there comes a day for everyone when you know your time is up. I've long desired to leave my legacy in good hands, and after much deliberation...
It looks like we're approaching a tunnel, ma'am.
Ugh. I do hope it's one of mine.
Be quiet, you idiots! We don't have all day. Ahem! After much deliberation, it's my desire that the Unterwald estate be passed over in its entirety to...
Oh.
Heavens above!
No!
Wait. It may just be a flesh wound.
Oh, schönes Klischee.
You're telling us that's how it happened, Arthur?
This stinks, Bailey. It's got the unmistakable musk of guilt.
Careful, Lamont. We're dealing with a lawyer here.
Arthur Ackerman, attorney at law.
Listen, Arthur. You're accused of murdering your own client. What do you have to say for yourself?
Ja, schön. Meine Hände sind sauber, ich habe Lady Unterwald nicht umgebracht. Ich bin Anwalt für Erbrecht, meine Klienten müssen irgendwann sterben. Ich warne euch, ich heule unheimlich hässlich. Oh, es geht sogar noch weiter runter. Ich glaube, ich habe das Recht auf einen Anruf. An euch, ich heule unheimlich hässlich.
I'm warning you, I'm an ugly crier.
Yet unable to shed a single tear for your client. A sweet old lady, tragically cut down in her prime.
She was 89 years old!
There you are, Mr. Ackerman.
Kid, are you blind? We're trying to create an atmosphere here.
Just thought I'd check if our guest needs anything.
Our suspect, Jimmy. And we're in the middle of an interview.
Oh, how exciting! I hope you land the job, Mr. Ackerman. I'm rooting for you. Perhaps I can get a coffee for our interviewee.
No.
Tea.
Get out, kid.
Raus!
He seems nice.
That damn coffee boy's thrown off the whole vibe. It's not as simple as it looks, you know.
Remember the exercises, Lamont.
Exercises?
I am confident. I have value. He was about to crack. I could feel it.
I wasn't.
Stay there, Arthur.
Sure thing. I'll be right here when you get back. Looks like I'm chained to the desk. What do they take me for? A common criminal?
Oh, wie gesagt, Chat, ihr dürft gerne mitraten.
It's every bureaucrat's dream. A box of neatly organized paperwork. There's a photo of me surrounded by a significant amount of red yarn. That's probably not a good sign.
Hätte reingucken sollen.
There's nothing more reliable than print media. It's a lamp used for interrogating suspects. I can still see the lights when I close my eyes. It's full of cigarette butts. I now regret never memorizing anyone's phone number.
Oh, da wird da sein.
Nah.
Wenn die werfen. Er läuft noch.
This should make the desk fan significantly more powerful. If only I could reach a little further.
Schön.
That's taken care of, but I still need to find a way out of here. Looks like Lamont won an award. It's a level 3 in athletic prowess. It's an article from Lamont and Bailey's first big case. Lumbering Flatfoot goes toe-to-toe with sole criminal. A petty thief at the shoe emporium was quickly brought to heel this morning by Lex Lamont and his partner, Justice Bailey. Third place runner-up. Most Improved Policing Award.
Most improved.
It's a bunch of guidebooks on interrogation techniques. Good Cop, Glad Cop. An essential self-help guide for the struggling detective. Ready. Better not. Fight. I don't want to draw any unwanted attention. You won't catch me incriminating myself, tiny machine. I know things look bad, but I'm not rooting through trash just yet. I think they'd see me if I escaped that way.
Oh je.
It's a long way down. Perhaps that dumpster could break my fall. Drat. I think they're coming back.
Let's try this again, Arthur. The whole story from the top.
Well, it began, as all good stories do.
With a hard-boiled yet handsome detective.
Eine Reihe von unendlichen Schnappschüssen, eine zufällige Begegnung mit einer kleinen Berühmtheit, mit einem zwielichtigen europäischen Schauplatz, mit einer unbedeutenden Straftat.
An ambiguously European locale.
Ich finde sie jetzt schon richtig cool. Ich weiß nicht, wie es euch geht. Das Sprite-Work ist
It
toll.
all started on the Royce Express. The night was still young. I felt like the world was my oyster. I hope those oysters don't come back to haunt me.
Jetzt kommt eine Sequenz und macht die Cam aus, aber naja.
Ooh, I love a good brochure. But I have other pressing matters to attend to.
Is this the dark chiseled outline? Yes, I am a little stuck and I need some answers. It's quite a sensitive matter. Excuse me, this is a private conversation.
Sorry. I think she's busy. This way for dining carriage, casino carriage, lounge area.
Von den Cursor, ja.
I assure you, madame, there are no mice about.
I'm telling you, I saw it scurry through a hole in the wall. It's a thief, too. I'm sure it ran off with my bracelet.
Are you sure you have not merely misplaced the item?
Oh, I can hear it in the walls. It's keeping me up all night.
I assure you, the other guests have not reported any scratching or squeaking, madame.
How do you explain the hair in my soup?
Impossible. We maintain the strictest hygiene standards.
It's a thief, too.
Are you...
Okay.
It's a very generous likeness of Lady Unterwald. There's not as many wrinkles as the real deal.
Und nix.
I don't remember leaving my door open.
There, that should do it.
Hello?
Oh, Mr. Ackerman, I presume. I was just...
Breaking and entering?
On the contrary, I've been sent by our mutual benefactor, Lady Unterwald.
Lady Unterwald, of course. If you've come about the sink, it was like that when I got here.
Oh, there's no need to be humble, Mr. Ackerman. 'Tis I, Herman Merman. Acclaimed novelist, detective extraordinaire. Oh, surely you've read the stories of my cases.
I'm not a big reader of fiction. Sorry.
Ah, well, there's a letter for you on the dresser.
And the suit?
Lady Unterwald believes a change of attire is in order. I'll give you some privacy. Until we meet again, Mr. Ackerman.
What an unusual encounter. I suppose I should read Lady Unterwald's letter. I'll let maintenance handle the blockage. Ah, what's better than comfy slippers, a tall glass of milk, and an even taller stack of paperwork? A portrait of Lady Unterwald in every room. That's the Royce Express guarantee. Ah, old reliable. It's got me through many a jam. I thought my brown suit was perfectly fine. This baby can hold up to 1,500 case files. 1,550 if I only pack 2 pairs of socks.
Die Taste, wo ich Hotspots leuchten lassen kann. Naja.
Cool mint-flavored mouthwash. Advisory: contains pure ethanol. Ingredients: ethanol, 29.9%. Eucalyptol, menthol, methyl salicylate, paloxamer 407, thymol.
Das Gefühl, dass es irgendwann noch mal wichtig wird.
One of my only stipulations for traveling long distances. You've got to have access to a trusty typewriter. Provides the perfect light level for reading legislation. Hey, if you're not squinting, you're having too much fun.
Wow.
Lady Unterwald's eyes follow me around the room. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. It's a stack of files regarding Lady Unterwald's estate. Each one needs checking over before receiving that sweet stamp of approval. I've got all the classics. The Art of Law, Letters of the Law, even coleslaw. Although that one's just a collection of recipes. I wonder what Lady Unterwald has in store for me this time.
Dear Arthur, please report to me at your earliest convenience. I have further amendments to make to my estate before the big announcement tonight.
As you know, it's my desire for every passenger aboard the Royce Express to not only enjoy themselves, but to part with a tale worth telling. While the flashy suit provided can be seen as a symbolic gesture of excitement and adventure, it's also a very literal one. Get out of those drab clothes and have yourself a good time. That's an order. Yours sincerely, Lady Unterwald. So, I need to meet with Lady Unterwald in her quarters. I think this was Lady Unterwald's husband. I wonder what happened to him. George Unterwald. A loving husband. Gone, but not forgotten. It's room 306. It's a fancy cart for transporting luggage. I've only ever seen these in hotels. Hello?
Und busy da drin.
Hello? I guess nobody's there.
Good.
Hello? Looks like nobody's home. Anyone in? They must have left. Hello? I guess nobody's home. I think she's busy. I'd better change out of this suit. I'm under orders.
Ach ja. Da war ja was.
Look out, world. Arthur A. Ackerman has some intense lawyering to do.
Telefon.
Quoi? What are you doing in here?
Not another health inspector, we hope.
I'm not sure I can handle another inspection.
No, I'm an attorney.
Oh, zut. That's even worse.
So much worse.
I'm just looking for Lady Unterwald.
La madame is the other way.
Va-t'en, avocat.
Okay, I'm going. They seemed pretty annoyed. I'll come back later.
Oh, schön. Kleine Sequenz eingebaut, dass du da noch nicht lang sollst. Nice. Ich wissen, wie viele in der Machart einfach die, so sollte ich jetzt nicht hingehen.
The name's Arthur Ackerman. Pleased to meet you.
Hello. Stop butting in, Hagen. He was talking to me.
No, he was clearly talking to me, Gunther.
Well, I guess I was talking to both of you?
Both of us? At once?
Well, what is it?
Weiter auf etwas? Wisst ihr, wo ich Lady Unterwald finden kann? Hey, seid ihr nicht die Zwillinge?
Hey, aren't you the Gudrun twins?
That's us.
Of course. You're Lady Unterwald's nephews.
Auntie Unterwald put us in charge of the railway infrastructure.
Tunnels and bridges, to be precise. Although one of those is clearly more important than the other.
Indeed. Which do you prefer, Arthur?
I'm sorry?
What's more important? Tunnels or bridges?
Tunlicht, sie ist vor Hindernisse frontal anzugehen. Brücken, ich arbeite oft um meine Probleme herum. Was haltet ihr von Viadukten? Wisst ihr, es ist so schwer, sich für einen Favoriten zu entscheiden.
What's your position on viaducts?
Well, those are bridge-like structures. I think that makes you a fellow bridge buff.
No, that hardly counts. They're separate things. Don't try to complicate things, Arthur.
Sorry. You know, it's just so hard to pick a favorite.
Oh, come now. You have to answer.
Tunnels. I prefer to face obstacles head-on.
Ah, I knew you'd be a fellow tunnelhead.
Of
Tunnelhead.
course.
You're just jealous because you got stuck building flimsy bridges.
Excuse me, bridges are a feat of engineering.
Not the ones you make, Hagen.
Do you know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
She's just up ahead.
Keep moving through the carriages, and you'll reach her eventually.
Thanks. Are you both waiting for something?
We're waiting to be seated because someone forgot to make a dinner reservation.
I thought you were going to do it.
And don't even think about cutting in line, Arthur. I have low blood sugar.
Don't worry. I already ate. I should probably go.
Bye.
Please wait to be seated. I guess it's more of a suggestion. Hello?
Hello.
Arthur Ackerman. At your service.
Suzanne Goldschmidt. Can I help you, Arthur?
What brings you aboard the Royce Express?
Oh, I'm with the band.
You're in a band?
You're looking at the lead singer in Balboa Swing.
Whoa!
What about yourself?
I'm Lady Unterwald's estate attorney.
Ah, so you're a paper pusher.
It has its moments. Sometimes I get to use the rubber stamp. What's wrong with being a paper pusher?
Being a paper pusher isn't a bad thing, Arthur. We just move in different circles, that's all.
Aren't you supposed to be performing right now?
You're starting to sound like my stage manager. They'll call me when I'm needed.
I've been instructed to have a good time.
And you think I'm that kind of girl?
No, I mean...
Relax, I'm just messing with you. They probably just wanted you to loosen up a bit.
Any tips for having some fun around here?
There are some simple pleasures in life we can all follow. Eat, drink, sleep, fun.
Okay, I think I get it.
There's no need to be such a square, Arthur.
I take no issue with the square. Straight angles, all sides equal, perfectly reliable for a shape.
I guess I prefer to talk with people a little more rounded.
Do you really think I'm a square?
Well, a little spontaneity couldn't hurt, Arthur. Maybe it's time to explore some new angles.
I have to go. There's an old lady waiting for me.
Really? Well, I'm not one to judge.
Hello?
The name's Denola, kid. But most people call me Don or Donnie. You get my gist? That's a nice suit. So what's your deal? You some sort of tycoon or something?
Well, not really. You see, there's this old lady who told me to put it on, and I...
Let me stop you there. I don't think I want to know more. Besides, you're killing my vibe with that sweet patootie over there, you dig? Hey, while you're here, you could do me a little favor. You take this note and give it to that dame behind me, will ya?
What is it?
It's a proposal of sorts, requesting we both make tracks to my suite. You get my drift?
I don't like the sound of that. Why is it so damp?
I soaked it in perfume. You don't know squat about wooing a dame, do you?
Gross.
Gross.
It'll cost a fortune to get the smell of cheap perfume out of this jacket. I've been asked to give you this.
Is this from that twit that's been making eyes at me all evening? I'd sooner jump out of this carriage window than rendezvous with that rotten egg.
Well, it's scented, at least.
Well, it certainly stinks of desperation.
Schön.
I'll...
A little birdie told me that Lady Unterwald plans to retire.
Haha, and how did you happen upon that little nugget of information, my sweet?
You know I can't reveal my sources, darling. They're saying the Gudrun twins are in line to take over next.
Well, I shan't be stepping foot on any train under their control.
Oh, heaven forbid! It'll be carnage! I heard the galley was shut down after a routine health inspection.
Oh, don't tell me that. I just ate.
Now I hear they have themselves a rodent problem.
Stop right this minute.
Did you know the lady has a gentleman caller?
Oh, pray tell.
He's some high-flying tycoon with a penchant for the finer things.
Sounds like he aims to mix business with pleasure.
Excuse me! This is a private conversation.
be rude to eavesdrop any further, although it's hard to resist such tantalizing gossip. Are these lemons free?
Do you actually want the lemons?
I might do. Well, I'll just take one.
Okay.
Hey there.
The name's Ron.
I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Can I help you, Arthur?
Wo ich Lady Unterwald finden
Do you
kann.
know where I can find Lady Unterwald?
Who's that?
Lady Unterwald? Heiress to the Voldbahn Empire?
Uh-huh.
She walks around with a cane? She's really old and eccentric?
Doesn't ring a bell.
You really don't know who Lady Unterwald is?
Mm-hmm. Doesn't ring a bell.
You really don't know who Lady
Mm-hmm. Doesn't ring.
So, you heading anywhere exciting?
Just the bottom of this glass for now.
What's that you're drinking?
It's a mimosa. A bottomless mimosa, if you must know.
A bottomless mimosa?
Mm-hmm. The bartender and I have a mutual understanding. I drink them, and he keeps them coming.
What did you say you were drinking again?
It's a mimosa. A bottom.
What kind of work are you in, Ron?
I'm an accountant. I'm in accounting.
Wow, talk about a dream job. I've always wanted to perform account analysis. Tell me about the exciting world of accounting. I bet you get to review a lot of financial paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Hot damn! Tell me more about being an accountant.
I'm just here to enjoy a drink, Arthur.
I should be going.
Mm-hmm.
Saufen, Junge.
What's this?
It's a recorker. It reseals open bottles.
Oh. Can I borrow it?
I guess.
Thanks. Evening, barkeep.
What'll it be?
Can I order a drink?
Sure. What did you have in mind?
Ja, hol für einen Cocktail bitte. Ich brauche eine starke Tasse Kaffee. Gib mir einfach etwas, das nur so vor Alkohol strotzt. Eigentlich brauche ich keinen Drink.
One non-alcoholic cocktail, please.
Sure. One mocktail coming right up.
Thanks. It's all of the sugar and none of the fun. Nah.
Habe ich so das Gefühl, dass ich da die Mundspülung reinkippen muss.
Nope.
Okay.
What do you think of this?
You can keep it.
Nein. Ist da rausgeklickt.
Evening, barkeep.
What'll it be?
Can I order?
Sure.
I need a strong cup of coffee.
One steaming hot cup of coffee coming right up.
Was er unter der Theke hat.
Oof, that's hot. I hope this suit isn't a rental. Evening.
Ah.
Muss von jedem Dorf ein
Can I
Hund.
order a drink?
Sure.
Just give...
Have you got any identification?
Nein, aber mein Schnurrbart kommt jeden Tag durch. Ich sehe vielleicht jung aus, aber ich bin ein erwachsener Anwalt. Ich muss meine anderen Anzugjacke vergessen haben. Ich habe keinen Ausweis dabei.
I don't carry identification.
Can't serve you alcohol without identification.
Actually, I don't need it.
All right.
How'd you learn those fancy tricks?
You're looking at 2 weeks of bartending school.
Oh, worth every penny.
My parents would disagree with you.
What's the most difficult part of being a bartender?
To be a great bartender, one must master the art of multitasking and recalling information quickly.
I thought it'd be all the broken glass you have to sweep up. Have you seen Lady Unterwald around here?
Keep walking down the carriages. You can't miss her.
Where can I find...
Keep making your...
I should get going.
Weiter geht's.
I can make out the labels on a few of these bottles. Diamond line. Ladder hemstitch. Mitered corners. 100% white linen. Whew, these are some high-end cocktail napkins.
You should expect nothing less on the Royce Express.
Oh, are you nearly ready? I'm not getting any younger, dear.
Alas, you cannot rush perfection.
My apologies. Am I interrupting?
Not at all, Arthur. I'll be with you shortly. Pierre should take but a... moment! Oh, tremendous! I see even Arthur made an appearance.
I capture every detail in the frame, madame, exactly as I see it.
Well, I do wish you'd take some creative liberties, dear. We don't want anyone thinking I've got this many wrinkles.
As you wish.
We can attempt another portrait during my speech, if you like. Arthur, I've just signed another amendment to my will. It's by the window.
Of course. I'll keep it safe in the briefcase for now.
You'll have to accept my apologies for all the cloak and dagger theatrics. I must confess, I'm a little nervous about the speech tonight.
Ma'am?
It's going to ruffle some feathers. But do you think any of them are cut out to take over the reins? Bickering sycophants, the lot of them. They're just waiting for me to kick the bucket, you know. Oh, it makes my blood boil just thinking about it. Would you be a dear and open the window? It's getting quite hot in here. I need some air.
I didn't know you played an instrument, Lady Unterwald.
Never mind that now, Arthur. I'm overheating. Besides, it's fragile and expensive, so don't you be touching it.
Whew. Just a glance at that fiery plant is enough to make my eyes water.
Oh, it's getting rather hot in here, Arthur.
Sorry I ruined the portrait, Lady Unterwald. It all happened so fast.
If only you were as fast at opening windows, dear.
Lady Unterwald's wardrobe seems to consist entirely of feathered hats and thick winter coats.
This isn't the time to be shopping for a new outfit, Arthur. Your suit is more than adequate, I assure you.
It seems to be stuck.
Arthur, please leave that alone.
It's a genuine Bureau Boy briefcase. Take the office wherever you go. They're mostly business guides and self-help books.
I trust you don't need a guide on opening the window, dear.
It's the Model 3 Whisper Note with patented quiet tap technology.
Worth every penny. I can't stand all that mechanical clacking.
That's a lot of bouquets. A secret admirer, perhaps?
No, just well-wishers. Adoring fans. You know. Suck-ups.
Petals on the bed, huh? Is there romance on the horizon for you, Lady Unterwald?
Arthur, please! Can't you see I'm read enough already?
Who's Jean?
That's none of your business.
Ooh, I love the balloons!
Really? I've always hated the noise they make.
Oops.
Ah, that's better. I feel myself again. You might just be the most useful person here, Arthur. It's good to know I can rely on you. Now it's time to gather the family. This old lady's got a speech to make.
Oh, no.
Voila!
I knew I should have upgraded to the anti-gust model. How could I have been so irresponsible? I didn't know Lady Un...
Wir das gleiche nochmal.
The will! It's caught on the window! I might still have time to grab it.
Arthur, stop your dilly-dallying.
Coming, Lady Unterwald.
All right, chop chop. Let's begin, shall we?
Are you sure you haven't just misplaced your room keys, sir?
Misplaced? Must I remind you of who I am?
No, sir. You've been very clear.
'Tis I, Herman Merman! Surely you've read the stories of my cases. Herman Merman and the Murmuring German. Herman Merman and the Squirmin' Sherman.
Sorry, sir. Not a big reader.
What, not even Herman Merman and the Sermon of Vermin?
No, sir.
Good heavens! My point being, I don't misplace things. I solve cases.
That's excellent news, sir. I'm sure you'll have no problem with the case of the missing room keys.
Well, yes! You're quite right. I smell a rat, and I'm going to sniff them out if my name isn't Herman Merman! Oh! Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for gathering here. There is a killer among us, but I assure you they've made a grave mistake.
They couldn't have accounted for the presence of a world-renowned detective. There's a detective aboard this train? Oh, indeed there is. Well, where are they?
'Tis I, Herman Ackerman, detective extraordinaire.
And you have experience in solving murder cases, Mr. Merman?
I need not bore you with the details. Let's get straight down to business, shall we? Behold!
Good heavens!
Lady Unterwald's final moments were captured by the renowned speed painter, Pierre Brosse. It's clear that nobody approached Lady Unterwald directly.
That means the attack must have been made from a distance.
Mr. Ackerman, you were safekeeping Lady Unterwald's last will and testament?
That's right. I had to oversee some last-minute amendments to the will.
Are you suggesting this amended will could reveal a motive, Mr. Merman?
Indeed. I believe it to be the smoking gun that will unravel this entire mystery.
Bravo, Hermann Merman! Bravo!
Hand me the will, Arthur. We should be able to wrap this up in no time at all.
Du wirst es nicht glauben, aber ich bin mir sicher, du hast noch andere Beweise, oder? Ein schlechter Zeitpunkt, um zu sagen, dass ich es nicht habe. Luke.
Oh. Wait! You don't have the will? That was your only job!
I hope you weren't counting on it for your big reveal.
Well, I...
Hermann Merman, are you all right? He's gone quite pale.
I may be hard of hearing, but it sounds like our detective is out of ideas.
Uh-oh. Is that the sound of another tunnel?
No! That's when the killer strikes! Help! Somebody get me out of here!
Hermann? Well then. What do we do now?
I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald, or I could be the next one to vanish. I'll need to talk to the other passengers. Maybe they saw something. Lady Unterwald's quarters could hold some clues. I imagine it's a fun way to lose all your savings.
You're half right. I'm not having much fun.
Who's the suit?
You better not be bad luck, mister. Oh, I'm feeling lucky.
You said that last time. Trust me, I've got a system.
That's what they all say.
Oh, I'm feeling lucky.
You said that last time.
Hello! Are you ignoring me?
Buzz off, kid.
Hey!
I won't ask nicely again.
I'd better not anger him further. Hi there. Do you not want to talk to me?
Don't push your luck, pal.
Hello again, friend.
Now I'm starting to get mad.
Probably best to leave him alone.
I'm afraid the Royce Express has been slipping in standards for some time now.
But to have vermin aboard the train, have things really got so bad?
I'm telling you, it was as big as a house cat.
Oh, how revolting.
I heard the lady took a tumble on stage during her big speech.
Oh my. I hope she's not too badly hurt.
Hard to tell. They're keeping it all hush-hush. I heard Lady Untervold's bumbling attorney lost her will and testament.
Really? How awful.
It was quite a sight to behold, apparently.
He was chasing down the carriage after it.
I'm afraid the Royce Express has been slipping and...
But to have
I'm telling...
Mal gerade?
Cheating strictly prohibited. There is to be no card counting, money laundering, cheating the system, winning too frequently, exploitation of everyday items, and/or natural phenomena. Rule breakers will find themselves immediately ejected from the premises. Everything has been packed away. I must have missed their opening hours.
Du Schein. Ah. Hat einen Moment gebraucht.
When this is all over, I'd like to curl up in this reading nook. It's nothing interesting. How are you holding up, Doc? Doctor?
I really thought Herman would be able to help us.
I think he's too distraught to talk right now. They wouldn't appreciate that.
Okay.
It's a harsh reminder of where Lady Unterwald fell. Nah, I think enough people have died on stage tonight. It looks expensive, and it smells like mahogany. This led to the backstage area before they locked it up. I suppose it's a potential crime scene now. It's the guest list for the green room. VIPs only. I don't recognize most of these names, but I see Herman made the cut. Hello, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
You'll have to speak up, dear.
Hmm?
I'm a little hard of hearing, you see.
Sorry, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Who's that?
It's me. I'm an attorney at law.
You're a terrible bore.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Who's to say? Now, what is it you want?
Du bist Arista Gudrun, nicht wahr? Was ist das, was du in der Hand hältst? Streiten die Zwillinge immer miteinander?
Do those twins always argue with each other?
Their constant one-upmanship is incredibly tiresome. Only last week they tried to lay claim to a designer sports bag.
It, didn't go well?
No, they argued back and forth for hours, tugging at it viciously. You should have seen their faces when I told them it was a cheap fake. Of course, by then, the bag was in tatters.
What's that thing you're holding?
What's that? Oh, this? You've never seen an ear trumpet before?
I don't think so.
It's a hearing aid. It helps me to hear all of your inane questions.
You're Arista Goodrun, aren't you?
Yes. Now what of it? Do you make a habit of bothering people and asking them stupid questions?
Were you at all close to Lady Unterwald?
Of course. She even gave my boys cushy jobs in the family business. Have you met them? They're imbeciles.
Did you also have a job in the family business?
I did. I never shied away from getting my hands dirty, you see. I'm an engineer at heart, always been fascinated by mechanisms. You know, I even helped design the Royce Express.
You said you worked on the Royce Express?
Oh yes, I know all her little quirks. She's not your standard steam engine, you know.
She isn't?
You're traveling aboard one of the first steam turbine locomotives.
What's a steam turbine locomotive?
I'm talking about steam power, boy. She may be experimental, but you're riding on the future of transportation.
Whoa!
If you ask me, too many naysayers are betting on diesel.
They are?
The Royce Express is a real challenge to that notion.
About your hearing device. Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Does it actually improve your hearing?
Oh, I can hear you just fine, despite my best efforts.
You know, it'd make an incredible drinking horn.
Do you fancy yourself as some sort of Viking warrior? It's a hearing aid. It's not built for chugging mead.
Actually...
Very well.
I should get going.
Farewell.
That's a hefty-looking ear trumpet. She's right there!
Sorry, sir. The lounge and beyond are strictly off-limits for now.
But there's a killer on the loose! I'm the only one who had access to Lady Unterwald's will. I could be next.
No exceptions.
I'm still Lady Unterwald's attorney. Let me through.
Sorry, sir. As I said, no exceptions.
Pretty please let me in?
Sorry, sir. No can do.
I have a letter from the late Lady Unterwald right here.
This all looks to be in order.
So, I can go in?
I'm afraid not, sir. Lady Unterwald has passed on, after all.
Dang it.
Pretty please? With a cherry on top?
All right, go ahead.
Really?
Nope. Nobody is getting past me as long as I'm standing here.
Could you check Lady Unterwald's quarters on my behalf?
No. I can't step foot in there on account of my allergies.
Allergies?
Fragrance sensitivity, they call it. A room like that, filled with pungent perfume and all those fresh flowers. I'm not taking my chances.
What would happen if you sent off your allergies?
Oh, it's quite the sight to behold. I've been known to go beet red. That's when I need to seek immediate medical attention, of course.
Oh.
But I'd be fine.
You would?
Eventually.
I'm leaving, but I'll be back. I need to find a way to convince that guard to leave his post. Looks like you have a secret admirer.
A secret admirer? Let me take a look at that. This is...
Explicit. I know.
And the scent. It's so...
awful.
Wait, this note is perfumed?
I believe so. Are you all right?
Weren't you listening? I'm terribly allergic to fragrance.
You've gone beet red.
I have? I need to find a doctor right away. Don't go in there while I'm gone, Mr. Ackerman.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Machen wir natürlich auch nicht.
This note is a potential biohazard. I wouldn't want it to fall into the wrong hands. Who'd want to kill Lady Unterwald?
Oh, vielleicht kann ich den hier dem anderen Öhmchen noch geben und dann dackelt sie ab oder so.
The drawer is stuck. If I wedge something in the gap, I might be able to pry it open. That doesn't need corking. I need to slide something thin and wiry between the gap.
See.
never took Lady Unterwald to be particularly musical. I don't think it was a secret that she disdained most noises. I don't think it... We can only hope these coats were made from faux fur. Whew. Just a glance at that fiery plant is enough to make my eyes water. I knew I should have upgraded. I'll need to fix... There's a lot of guides and self-help books here. There's a lot of... It's the Model 3 Whisper Note with patented quiet tap technology. Lady Unterwald hated all that clacking. Lady Unterwald was clearly respected and admired, so who'd want to take her out of the picture? The card was signed from a Mr. Jean Liu. She probably couldn't even read it.
Oi! I might be deaf, but I'm certainly not blind. Well, not with the glasses anyway.
And wiry.
It's a full-stop brand recorker. The last word in cork plugging. It's a harmless lemon. It's a steaming hot cup of coffee. It kind of burns. It's all of the sugar and none of the fun. And this is the last wax seal I'll receive from Lady Unterwald. That doesn't work.
Danke, dass ich melzen kann.
It's the last correspondence I received from Lady Unterwald.
Legen wir uns wohl noch mal Richtung Küche.
Is someone there?
Good evening, sir. You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
What's going on here?
Don't waste my time, kid.
Hello?
Einmal Handschlag.
Oh boy, it's old clammy hands again. You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
Are we shaking hands now?
Don't waste...
Oh.
No! I can't lose it again! It's moved towards the sleeper carriages. If I can get that will back, it might hold some answers.
Das war schon mal ein Clou.
Wouldn't they have halted the train if someone died?
They don't want to cause panic or suspicion amongst the throng.
My money's on that wealthy tycoon. He seems like trouble to me.
Hello there.
Hello.
Sorry about Lady Unterwald.
What do you want, Arthur?
Did you spend much time with Lady Unterwald?
Oh, yes. We had all kinds of meetings with her.
She used to have so many fun sayings.
Gunther, we need to discuss this bloated budget.
Hagen, we've experienced yet another cave-in.
Do we really need another tunnel here? Ha ha! Classic, Auntie.
Did Lady Unterwald have any enemies?
Yuck! Enemies are for poor people, Arthur.
The wealthy have adversaries.
They're a much higher class of opponent.
My mistake. I noticed the empty plates. Lost your appetite?
Don't even get me started.
We waited all this time for a table, only for the kitchen to close.
Hopefully it opens soon. I'm getting hungry.
Hunger is one thing, but I'm absolutely starving.
Is that right? Well, I'm positively famished.
Famished? If this wasn't a restaurant, I'd smack you across the mouth.
Not if I smacked you first.
What was that?
Nothing.
Okay.
Did Lady Unterwald have any adversaries?
That's more like it, Arthur.
I assume a lot of people were jealous of her wealth
and power
and world-class railway empire.
Interesting. I should probably go.
Bye.
You delivered my proposal yet, kid?
Well,
Atta boy. You just watch and learn now. So, Dollface, how about it? I don't write love letters for every broad I see, you know. You should be grateful.
Oh, in that case, allow me to show you my gratitude.
You see, kid? It's that easy.
See you around, Arthur.
Oh, my God.
Unrequited love.
Ouch.
Don dropped his keys in the commotion. I really should return them to him. Looks like Don booked the honeymoon suite. Room 303.
Oh, mir mal.
The luggage room. It's room 302. It's room 303. Oh, I guess he's not in here.
Wow.
There are piles of wooden casino chips in these boxes. A tiny entrance for an unwanted guest. There's nothing in there I need.
Unaussprechliche zur Kenntnis nehmen.
Looks like Don's been practicing poetry. A bit garish for my taste. But this is the honeymoon suite.
Was immer das sein soll.
I guess Don's been winning big at the casino. Everything's just been thrown in here. I'll bet these look convincing with a lick of paint. They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern. That's a seriously powerful magnet. Probably shouldn't steal this unless I really need it.
Ja. Wieder was gefunden.
Someone's coming. I better find somewhere to hide, and fast. No time for that. A tiny entrance for...
Okay.
That's enough, Donny. Not only are you drawing attention to yourself, you're about to bankrupt the damn company.
I didn't tell you to fritter away her fortune bet by bet. Between the two of us, I'm not the bad guy, you hear?
Lady Unterwald is dead. Don't you think they're going to start digging for a motive? I've hidden the accounts in her quarters for now, but it's only a matter of time before someone starts snooping.
I'll bet the old bat took one look at the numbers in that ledger of yours and the shock killed her.
Ah, so it's all my fault. I suppose in your mind, I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. Don't be so absurd. We're done here.
Oh, you're not done until I say so. I have a feeling the authorities would find this very compelling.
It's all my fault. I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. You've been recording?
When you're in my line of work, you need a little insurance, you know? Consider it an incentive to stay in line. Besides, I've got a new scheme in play. I'm telling you, Bergman, I won't lose this time.
You better be right.
It sounds like Bergman has fallen in with the wrong crowd. I should get my hands on that ledger in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
Oh, wahrscheinlich mit dem Kleiderbügel würde ich mal tippen. Im Zug alle Kleiderbügel oder was?
I'll let maintenance handle them.
You again?
Oh, zut! The attorney has returned.
Can't you see the kitchen is off limits right now?
Come back when we've cleaned up.
Okay, I'm going.
Okay.
Versatile, flexible, durable, the best kind of hanger. A classic wooden hanger. The second best kind of hanger, in my opinion.
So, Twisty und bla, ich glaube, das ist der Metall, der Bügel.
Hello?
Ah, Ackerman, isn't it?
Arthur A. Ackerman, at your service.
I'm Caspar Bergman, the treasurer of the Lady Unterwald estate. Can you believe it, Arthur? What a messy state of affairs we've found ourselves in.
My feelings exactly.
Is there something I can help you with?
What do you think happened to Herman Merman?
I'm not sure. Perhaps he fled once he realized he'd painted a target on his back. Surely the killer would be working to address any threats, tie up any loose ends. Or looking like a particularly loose end, if you don't mind me saying.
Because I was handling Lady Unterwald's will and testament?
Precisely.
Who'd want to bring harm to Lady Unterwald?
Well, when you generate as much wealth, power, and influence as she did, you naturally create a few adversaries along the way, no?
Any guesses as to who the killer could be?
I'm sure there are many on board this train who felt spurned by Lady Unterwald. But I'm hoping to stay out of these proceedings where possible. I wouldn't want to make a target of myself with a killer on the loose.
You mentioned you're the treasurer to the estate.
That's right. I handle all the finances of the Vault Barn Company.
How exciting! I've always been fascinated with expenditure control. What's it like working with the Goodrun twins?
It can be a challenge. They're not the most diplomatic pair.
I can see that.
Oh, I'm sure they consider me a pushover. There's only so many times I can say no to their bloated infrastructure budget.
How are the estate finances? Is everything in order?
Well, why do you ask?
Just curious.
They're all perfectly in order, I can assure you.
I should be leaving now.
Take care, Arthur.
Don didn't even finish his meal. What a waste! Don didn't even finish... They're filled with nondescript types of brown liquid. I'm not sure who'd drink these willingly.
They're an acquired taste.
Rail Baron. Express Reserve. Steam Whistle. Pullman's. Diamond Line. Rail Baron.
Jetzt wieder von vorne an.
I'm not sure I know the rules. Besides, it makes me dizzy.
How about we put it all on red?
He seems to be doing well. Too well. It looks like he's manipulating the outcome somehow.
Nicht.
It looks like he's manipulating the outcome somehow.
Oh yeah, I won. All right, let's put everything on.
Forgive me, Lady Unterwald.
Einen Tresor knacken, wofür wir das Ding brauchen.
Bergman said that he'd hidden the company account's ledger somewhere in here. I should look around for clues.
Oh, ja.
This is the ledger that Bergman mentioned. I should ask him about those discrepancies. That drawer put up a fight, but the hanger still has some life left in it. That doesn't work. Nah. Who's there?
Nobody.
Herman?
Go away!
What are you doing in there?
There's a killer on the loose, Mr. Ackerman.
So, you're hiding?
Merely a tactical retreat. It's all part of the strategy. Lower their guard, wait for things to blow over, then I can strike when they least suspect it.
You're supposed to be helping to solve the case.
I assure you I'm working diligently to solve the case, but I can't become a part of the story. Not when everything points to me being another potential victim.
You clearly know something, Herman.
All I know for sure is we're both knee-deep in Lady Unterwald's affairs. We may never know what she was ultimately up to, but it got her killed. I have a strong desire to avoid the same fate, Mr. Ackerman.
Suit yourself. I'll leave you to it.
Don't tell anyone you saw me.
I'm sure we'd find a lot of creative accounting in here. I should confront Bergman about this ledger.
All right, I want everything on black.
Hello. Hello again, Arthur. How can I help you?
What do you make of this ledger, Bergman?
Where did you get that?
I found it. Sealed away in the bottom of a locked drawer.
How peculiar. I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh, really? Then we should pass this to the authorities when they arrive.
No!
I'd bet if they were to audit this ledger, the numbers wouldn't add up.
Listen, Arthur. I'm in a bit of a bind here. Ashamed to say I've fallen in with a rather unscrupulous individual.
Are you talking about Donnie Donato?
I'm afraid so. They managed to exploit my weakness, don't you see? I'm a victim in all this, Arthur.
It's time to come clean. What's going on?
It's Donnie. He's concocted a scheme to cheat at the casino tables. We need to stop him, Arthur. I can't afford to lose more of the estate's money. I'll make this right as soon as he's no longer a threat, I assure you.
Tell me about Donnie's gambling scheme.
I believe he's using magnetism to alter the outcome of the roulette table. You have to stop him, Arthur.
What's Donnie's gambling scheme? Was Donnie trying to blackmail you?
He recorded the whole thing, Arthur. If I walk away from Donnie, he'll use those recordings against me.
Doesn't this give you a clear motive for killing Lady Unterwald?
No, I would never do such a thing. Donnie may be a bully, a swindler, and a cheat, but he's no killer.
Is the Unterwald estate in financial trouble?
The truth is, the coffers are almost empty, Arthur. I thought I could use Donnie's connections to replenish the funds. Rather foolish of me in retrospect.
I need to go now.
All right, Arthur.
So, dann organisieren wir uns mal den Magneten, würde ich sagen.
This is where Donnie put his gambling scheme into motion. It couldn't hurt to look around. That's a seriously powerful magnet. I'm sure Don won't mind if I borrow this. Don must be using these fraudulent chips to cheat in the casino. They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern. Everything's just been thrown in here.
Put it all on
I should pick my moment.
red.
I should pick my moment. I should pick my moment. I should pick my moment.
I won!
I should pick my moment.
I want everything on black.
I should pick. I should.
Jetzt.
Never mind. At least you tried.
I lost? How? Oh, wait right here, pal.
I should see where he goes.
Neue Holzchips holen.
What's going on, Donnie?
Nothing. I'm just grabbing more casino chips, okay? It's a minor setback, that's all.
You're losing? I'd hardly consider that a minor setback.
Don't worry your little head about it. I'll be back in the game before you know it. You following me, kid? Take a hike.
Where did he get all those casino chips from? He's always a step ahead. Bergman said Don was scamming the casino using magnetism and fake chips. Bergman said Don... A tiny... Nope.
Wie er sich hinstellt. Nope.
I guess Don's been winning. Don must be using these fraudulent chips to They've settled into quite...
Jetzt so lange machen, bis er keine Kohle mehr hat vielleicht?
Hello? Hello again. How can I help you?
I need to go now.
All right.
Put it all on, red.
I should pick... I should...
Bad luck, old chap.
I lost? How? Oh, wait right here, pal.
Mal verstecken, ne?
Looks like Don is heading this way. I better get out of the way again.
Come on.
Damn thieving casino. I'm supposed to be stealing from them. No matter. Still got plenty of chips left. It should be enough to get my winnings back. And then some.
The secret panel was right around here. Aha! Let's take a look. That's a lot of contraband. Yoink! That should be all of them. Let's try this one more time.
You know,
Schön, dass
you're starting to feel like
teleportieren.
bad luck, kid. Step away from the table, pronto. I ain't messing around no more. All on black.
Oh dear.
That's not possible. Excuse me. This damn watch must be on the fritz. At this rate, I'm gonna run out of chips. Wait a second. No, I've been robbed. Huh. So this is what it feels like. Okay, Don. The jig is up, and I owe a lot of money. No need to panic. I could jump off at the next bend. Yeah, maybe cross at the border. Greetings, Mr. Donato.
Might we ask to have a friendly chat?
About your most recent gambling activities? Yeah, sure thing.
A most unscrupulous individual is gambling with counterfeit chips.
Fake chips? We suspect this individual has also taken a creative approach to magnetism.
An unsanctioned use of physical phenomena.
Magnetism?
The capacity to attract and repulse forces between objects.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Then allow my associate to demonstrate.
Zieht Fäuste magisch an.
Oh, not the face!
Ouch. I guess the house always wins.
Psst. Over here. Right this way, sir.
Arthur Ackerman, we've been expecting you for some time.
You have?
Another newbie? Which one is this?
The uninitiated one.
The who?
You know, the dummy.
What's going on here?
Come forth, my child. Take my hand. Let us see what the future has in store for you.
You're going to read my palm?
One moment. Ah, yes. I see it now.
What do you see?
I see a foul concoction. It will bring you closer to the truth. Beware the doppelganger, for they will be instrumental to your undoing. Unaware to all, a dangerous secret has been hatched. That which is lost must be found. 3 at odds must come together to break their chains. Good fortune will come to you, but at a great price.
Fascinating. What does it all mean?
Well, I don't know, do I? This is just the demo.
Oh, right.
Mega gut, ey. Ich hab so Bock da drauf.
Welcome aboard the Royce Express, where my guests indulge in luxury travel, fine dining, and murder. Well then, who's at hand to catch my killer? There's my trusty lawyer, a would-be detective, and Her Majesty's Secret Service. There's just one problem. They're the suspects. with puzzles to solve, palms to grease, and clues to uncover. They'd better prove their innocence fast, or it's the end of the line in an adventure that's not just nuts. It's Locomotive!
Ach ja, das verrückte Motiv oder die Eisenbahn. Ja, definitiv Wishlisten. Schön. Muss das? Viertes Quartal 24. Da habe ich richtig Bock drauf. Das vor allen Dingen auch im Stream zu spielen, wenn ihr Bock drauf habt. Ja, nice. Ja, das war dann Locomotive. Das war es dann heute auch mit dem Stream. Und bei euch auf YouTube, wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst mir gerne ein Däumchen da. Aber nur in die Kommentare, was haltet ihr davon? Wollt ihr das gerne hier auf dem Kanal und im Livestream sehen? Das sind die Kommentare. Ich würde mich freuen, wenn ihr Bock drauf habt. Wenn ihr mehr sehen wollt, wisst ihr, wo der Abo-Button ist. Und ja, da bedanke ich mich recht herzlich fürs Zusehen. Auch für die, die im Stream dabei waren. Schön, dass ihr da wart. Hallo nochmal an die Neuen. Und vielen Dank für die neuen Abos, Schrägstrich, verlängerten Abos. Da bedanke ich mich recht herzlich fürs Zusehen. Ich bin Khatgar, ich bin spontan von der